Okay. Audio seems to be working. Very good. All right. All right. Cool. Hello, Kells. Thank you so much for redeeming first. It's been a while since you've seen this game, haven't you? Yes. Yes. It's back to 1995. Technically, I was 7 years old when this came out, but I played this game for the first time when I was 10 years old. Yes, I know, Stream Court. Yes, very good. Hey, Angel, welcome on in, man. How you doing? And hello, Melon. Welcome, everyone, to 1995, where at this time frame I was 7 years old. You were -2 when this came out. Oh, you were a little sassy sperm in a ball sack. Okay. Oh, that'll be the best few minutes ever in the beginning of a stream. Gotta love it. Yeah, welcome on in, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Don't forget to redeem your seconds and your last places and all that. You wouldn't even say that. Man, I'm so lucky that when this is a VOD and everything, people will not see how unhinged that my chat can be. But yes, welcome on in, everyone. I'll be doing an intro and everything in a little bit, just giving people some time to come in and everything. Yes, this game. Yes, yes. Sierra Online Games at its finest, in my opinion. Which technically, this is considered one of the first games I ever played, aside from Wishbone and the Amazing Odyssey, which I'll be playing that again soon too. I felt like starting up 2026 with a game that I love, a game that holds a special place in my heart, and actually has a character in it that is considered shut up, Aki. That is considered one of my mascots. This is the origin of Boogle. So yeah. Don't know me. How are you doing this morning? And Happy New Year's. I don't know if you had gotten my message early this morning, but Happy New Year's. And Happy New Year's to everybody in the stream. Mucho appreciante. Oh, yeah, Kraft macaroni and cheese. I want some mac and cheese right now, man. I need some mac and cheese. I need some fucking mac and cheese. No, I'm not gonna fuck the mac and cheese. I'm just saying I want some fucking mac and cheese. New year, new problems. Oh, come on, be optimistic. It's okay. We're all going to have a fun time today. We're all gonna have fun. Don't know me. Go make sure you sell some coffee and be a good kitsune. Be a good fox man. But yeah. Yes, indeed. Oh, well, at least that's pretty cool. Action software that I use for retro streams and everything. It lets me know when I'm live on my Discord. That's pretty cool. I did not. That must have been something they added recently. That's pretty damn cool. Oh, working and a headache. I feel you. I feel you, man. I feel you. I want some pizza. Maybe if my bills don't kick my ass this month, maybe I can have some pizza. I've been craving pizza. Like, I've been craving it bad. But I guess I'll go ahead and do my intro here and everything. If I have to redo my intro when certain people come in, that is fine. But yeah. Hello, everyone. I am OnyxTheGamingMachine. I own 6th place for any percent on this game. I own 5th place for 100% in this game. And I own 1st place for any percent segmented speedrun for this on speedrun.com. Welcome to Torin's Passage. Torin's Passage was created and, well, technically it was released in 1995. Specifically for Windows 95. Some, depending on your virtual machine and everything, you can play this on 3.1. You could also play this on Macintosh. And of course, when PC actually was backwards compatible back in the day, you could play this not only on Windows 95, but also Windows 98. I am currently using an exe file of this game because I'm smart and there's secret things that I know how to do. And this is Torin's Passage. The way that this is going to go is I'm usually quiet during cutscenes. We start from the prologue and work our way down to Tenebris. This is going to be a full playthrough. Every time when I stream this game, it is a full playthrough. So everyone, sit back, get your favorite drinking beverage, get your favorite snacking item, and we're going to get right on into this game. If people have any questions to ask me whatsoever of this game, I do not mind answering them. I just want you guys to have fun. I want you guys to take a trip down memory lane with me, and please enjoy the limitations, puns, and jokes that is Sierra Games Online in 1995. Let's get right on into this though. And if Shadowseed was here, he would say that these are pretty damn good graphics for a game that came out in 1995. But I'm gonna be quiet so we can watch the stuff. I'll talk in just a second, Itsuki. Cutscene. Correct. Don Bluth. Correct. This was around the time of Don Bluth, yes.
Torin, when are you gonna grow up? You pick up those tools from town like I told you?
I thought I'd do that tomorrow.
No, I need them in the morning. You get into town right now.
Yes, sir.
Hurry home, Torin. Don't be late for dinner.
Okay, Mom. This isn't what I want in life. I should be a hero. Heroes don't run errands. Right, Boogle? Hey, Boogle. Boogle!
And there's Boogle.
Asleep again? Boogle.
Oh, I love
Is this
Boogle.
all my life will ever be? Running errands to this little town? I just don't want to live my life without ever having lived my life.
Chapter 1, The Lands Above.
No! They never hurt anyone! What happened?
I saw it. I saw everything.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I was just passing by when all that started. I was so scared I hid behind your barn.
Who could have done this?
It must have been one powerful sorcerer. Or sorceress.
Why? And who around here has such power?
No one I know. But once there was such a person. But no, Licentia's been gone for years.
Licentia? Who's Licentia?
Oh, I don't think it could possibly be her. She was banished to the lands below years ago.
The lands below? She must have been evil to be sent there.
Yes.
Yes.
And there's no way you could ever find her down there.
I know what I'll do. I'll find this Licentia and force her to release my parents.
I'm sure you will.
I'm sure you will.
Oh, and Jazz messaged me. Nice. Alright, so welcome to Torin's Passage. Alright, so we're going to pick up these grapes here.
Berries look ripe.
And then we're going to head on home. So, a couple random facts about this game that I like is the original voice actor for Torin, which his full name is Torin Farman. Yes, it is a pun on a farmhand. He went on to do a very important project in gaming history. He grew up to become the voice actor for G-Man from Half-Life. So, there's one little fact right there. 2 out of all of the games made by Sierra Online, this is one game that not a lot of people really remember. It was basically a project of doing something serious with a little bit of old school puns and jokes. As a kid, I wanted this game to have a sequel. It never had a sequel. They teased a sequel,
Come back here.
but, you know, sometimes they just never happen. Get over here, Itchy. Alright. Now we can leave, because we got Inchy, and we got the smoking stuff from our father. But yeah, to go back to something that was said in chat. By the way, hello, it's Zuki. Sorry I wasn't able to answer you when you were talking. Because I tend to not really talk during cutscenes when it comes to retro games. What was it? Aki was talking about Don Bluth. And yes, this was made around the time of Don Bluth. However, he did not make any of the animations for this game.
Nice call.
You can see some nods here and there of animations that have to do with him. But no, this was all done by the old school Sierra Online Games team. But yeah, this game has a lot of Easter eggs of not only other Sierra Online games, but even other games that came out in the early 90s.
Hey, Google, get that, will you?
There's just a lot of interesting hidden little puns here and there and references even to movies. So if there's anything around here in this game that probably reminds you of an old school movie, 9 times out of 10 it is something from Don Bluth. I mean, not Don Bluth. Al Lowe. Man, Aki got me talking about Don Bluth in here. But yeah, it's one of those things where back in my day, there wasn't really many rivalries to games in terms of PC companies. Usually it was to do with consoles. So, like, for example, the Bit Wars of Nintendo versus Sega. You know, that was something that usually happened in, like, console wars. Even Atari trying to catch up with everybody. But in terms of, like, online game, well, I wouldn't say online games, but PC games, there wasn't really a lot of rivalry here and there. It's like companies knew that other companies existed, and they took their little nudges at them. Nothing bad or anything. It's like, yeah, you're a rival company. I'm gonna put a reference in my game about you. You know, you'll have to find it. Also, 2 moons. The 2 moons thing is a reference actually to Star Wars. So Star Wars, there's a scene in A New Hope where Luke Skywalker is looking into the great beyond, and there's technically 2 suns / 2 moons. That is a reference to Star Wars. So, like I said, there's a lot of little hidden references here and there to not just movies but other games, and I absolutely love it. And you can tell that there wasn't a lot of graphic animations in this game because a lot of stuff was drawn by hand around this time frame, and I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. Everything about this game, in my opinion, is really, really good. I mean, there's like a couple small things about this game that, you know, like kind of tease me, but it's mainly because I've gotten older and my reflexes aren't as good as they used to be. But yeah, you know, right now we're helping out these 2 snails to the Moat Olympics. So we had to get them a leaf because, you know, they're snails. They can't go that fast. So now we're going to go to one of the most beautiful places in a video game that I have ever experienced. And I want you guys to experience it with me. So let's go! Alright. And of course, Torin being his weird ass self doing flips and stuff. That's a thing. Plus those mountains right there are amazing. But look at this. So this sparked up a conversation with me and Kelzion about a year ago when I showed her this game. Is that back in the day, games like this were considered what's called perfect art. It's like, yes, graphics are mainly the big thing that people care about now. But back in the day, yes, Boogle's staring at you too because he likes to break the 4th wall. Before Deadpool! Just look at all the different artistic design here. Like, you can tell that there is some limitations, you know, where they tried to make things look realistic, like right here. And, you know, just some stuff like in the background. It's literally just like a painting coming to life. And of course, like, you know, from right here, like, you know, just a lot of the small little things that you can notice, like the flags waving, to the water moving, to even a small little light right here. That still to this day, Aulo has not explained why that light is glowing there. But he's teased it, because Aulo is a goofball. But yeah, let's take the snails to the Moat Olympics. Let's get them to their destination. So there we go. We're gonna take them here for the next Moat Olympics. Also, don't forget to hydrate. I have me some coffee
Thanks,
right now.
Torin. You're okay for such a dry person.
Yeah, thanks. And in return, I'll put in a good word for you with some of my croctopus friends.
Good work.
And yeah, there
I
is.
need
If
good
I was
words.
to
I need
really
most
slow
stuff
myself
and
down
plenty of-
and click on
Oh,
every
you
single
do,
thing in this
do you?
game,
And
this will
exactly
probably
where do
be
you want it?
close to a 6+
Why,
hour
right up
game.
here.
Maybe even more, depending on how many breaks
Hey,
you
Croc,
take.
pass
But-
me some scum.
We're going at my particular pace. I wouldn't say that it's like a speedrunning pace. It's just an Onyx pace, as I would call it. Because I used to speedrun. I don't speedrun anymore. When I did speedrunning for a short time of my life, I basically did it just so I could have at least something in my name online. If that makes any kind of sense whatsoever. It's not really me like being the best at something. It's the fact that I can be remembered for something that was part of my childhood. You know, it's
Well, I
this
guess
game's
I'll
very
just
important
leave
to my
this
childhood.
delicious moat
that
scum
and
right here for a
Wishbone
while.
and the Amazing Odyssey, which I will be playing that again on some occasion. Okay, so Torin's trying to catch these caffeine and laced slugs, but as you can see, they're so fucking fast that Torin can't catch them. And the snail said that they like, moat scum. So how do you catch something that is fast that you can't grab onto? We're going to make Boogle turn into a box, because Boogle is a shapeshifter.
Boogle, can you make a box right over that moat scum?
And you get yourself some coffee. Oh. Yep. My damn Discord messages, man. Alright, now let's back up here.
That's it, Boog. Now we've got
Good
'em.
job, Boogle.
No more caffeine for
No
you
more
guys.
caffeine for you guys. Try saying that to a
Thanks, Boogle.
lady that plays Monster Hunter. Okay, so now we need to go this way. We're gonna be going to a bog. Now this part I've had a lot of practice with. This part in particular takes really fast mouse clickings. Alright, so first, we're gonna tie this right here. Bag of Eternal Stench. Yeah. Oh, Bog of Eternal Stench. You'll see. You'll see. Everything is done for a reason in this game. For the weirdest times. Alright, so now we're going to dive. We gotta get some bog scum.
Got it.
There we go. But now we can't get up. Oh no! Now it's time for me to do my thing. Yeah! Fuck yeah, bro. Fuck yeah. Hello, Nim. Good to see you, ma'am. Happy New Year's to you as well. I'm doing okay. Had a decent Christmas. And now I'm playing Torin's Passage from Sierra Games from 1995. Welcome.
Boogle,
But yeah,
stop.
that clicking thing I just did right there, that's taken so much fucking practice. I'm dead serious. So much fucking practice, man.
Boogle, you mean this whole time you could have walked
You realize I
around
can't
the box?
speak Japanese. You're gonna have to explain to me what you're saying. You could be calling me an asshole and I wouldn't even know.
Only when it's funny. Well, only when it's funny.
Yeah, you probably notice I've been lurking in your streams as well, Nim. I do appreciate when you stream like you do. Also, I find your model change very interesting. I'm still used to the purple crow lady outfit, but I like the new outfit. I like the new you. Oh, Happy New Year. Okay. least you're not talking about my mama or something. Alright, so we got this here. But yeah, sorry I wasn't able to greet you right then and there, Itsuki. I hope you're doing alright, my friend. Okay, so we got grapes, we got moss, we got slugs, we got the root, we got that. Alright, let's go. Onward! Now, isn't that just beautiful right there, man? No, don't talk about my mama. But yeah, isn't that beautiful right there? Just like the shadings right there in the sky, to the canyons in the background, to the crystals right here. It's so cool. Wait, what? Why did he oh my god. Gotta love it. Oh yeah, I want to read this sign just for kicks and giggles. In case of emergency, break glass. What would that mean? Well, I hope you gave him a pop in the back of the head for doing that. I'm just joking. Alright, in case of emergency, break glass.
Nice blue color, eh, Boogle?
Yeah, what's that? You
Oh, that's cool.
rang? Huh? Who are you?
Has
Where'd you come from?
Kid
What are you
Valero
doing here?
finally got his model
My name?
situated, or
Oh,
is he
wasn't asleep. No, sir.
is he still
I
working
heard
on it?
You come through.
Pokemon Master
I wasn't
V,
trying to
man.
sneak by you. I'm Torin, and I really need to get to the lands below. Can you help me?
Will you be able to get your old model
Lands
back,
below?
or like what's your mental plan, man?
Well, you can't stay up here. You go right back down where you came from.
Yeah, I know you've been
Nobody
working
from
on
down
yours.
there gets past me, and you won't neither.
So this
Oh,
is the
you
guard.
misunderstand.
His
I
name
want
is
to go to the
Herman.
lands below. I
You
want
don't
to
know
go
his
there.
name is Herman
So
until
you know
Torin
how to
tells
get
you that
there?
his name is Herman.
Go
You
there,
never
why
find out that
nobody
his name is
goes there.
Herman.
That's no
That's
place
just
for any
how this game
self-respecting
goes.
citizen.
Um,
Worlds is filled with
but
myself,
as you can see,
malcontents, psychos.
Herman has some memory issues here, and Torin's going to use that to
No
his
way,
advantage.
I'd let you go down there.
So you do know.
So, you know, Torin's
Please
trying to
help me,
get
sir.
some
I must
information
get
out
to
of
the
him.
lands
Guard's
below.
like, no,
May I
don't come
come
back.
inside?
Brr, 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 brr.
No way.
You can relate to
inside
Herman.
this house except my replacement.
So, yeah,
Don't
Torin
wait
just
till you
learned
see
just
what's
now
supposed to be here 10
about a guard that's
12
supposed to
years
take
ago.
his shift,
Never been this
but
late
never
before.
came by.
No, you gotta go.
I do not know
Don't
what a
come
himbo means.
back.
I don't know what that means. So yeah, Torin just learned that information. So, we're going to use that information to our advantage. So, we're going to knock on the door. Guard called off work. Nah, he's been late for like 12 to 15 years, man. I'm your
I'm the
replacement.
replacement.
Kraft.
What? You are? Finally, it's about
Crab,
time. You must be 10
macaroni, and
years
cheese.
late. Where have you been?
Heavy traffic.
Huh?
My phone decided to make a noise.
Whatever.
Well, my phone needs to shut up.
Hurry up and get inside here. I am powerful hungry.
Okay.
Can't say I much care for the new uniforms.
Important text. Alright, we are back. So now we get to watch Boogle shapeshift into stuff that'll be useful later. Boogle lamp. Yes. I love when Boogle does that. Alright. Press the wrong button. Okay, there we go. I pressed the right button now. Okay. Now we're going to talk to Herman.
So, get
I hate when I
started.
press the wrong buttons and stuff. I haven't done that in years.
Started what?
Don't they teach you young'uns anything at
Yeah,
basic,
basic
anymore?
anymore.
Well, maybe, but I wasn't exactly at the top of my class, you know?
I can see that.
Provisions.
It don't mean nothing no more. What's your generation coming to? Say, where's
Craft
your
into a
provisions?
pineapple. I don't know if Boogle could
Well,
turn into fruit. I know he can turn into, like, he turned into a worm, he turned into a box, he turns into a lamp. Later on down the road, he'll turn into a shovel. He'll also turn into, no, I don't like pineapple on pizza. Nothing against, you know, people that like it. Pineapple messes with my acid reflux, so I can't eat pineapple anymore anyways. Don't do that. But yeah, I'm trying to think. Okay, Boogle also can turn into a yo-yo. Then he also can turn into a nurse. Don't ask me why. I'm not the one that did it. But yeah.
You know, there's a tradition that the new guard prepares the departing guard's meal, so I'm gonna fix yours.
And plus, if you don't like the pineapple, if it's in like small chunks, you can always just take it off of the pizza. I just have to be careful around pineapple because of acid reflux. Same with bananas, but I love bananas. But apparently bananas can activate your acid reflux too. It's really sad. Alright, so Herman is thirsty. We happen to have some berries, which I'll show you guys the berries. Isn't that cool for 1995? Yep, give him some berries.
Here you are, Herman. I brought you some berries.
Great. Now squeeze them.
What? Oh, all right. Where's the juicer?
He's like,
Told you, over
yeah,
there.
now squeeze them. I also find it funny that the juicer looks a lot like a roll of toilet paper. Oh yeah, no, it turns to X. Yeah. Oh yeah, I love the graphics in this game. Same with the cutscenes. The cutscenes are really good too.
What kind of berries are those?
Why, chuckberries, of course.
So now Herman's gonna have his berry juice. Glug, glug, glug.
That tastes great.
And now he's getting hungry. What could Herman possibly want? And there's the dogs.
You know what I really miss?
They hear somebody outside. I apologize for the bark.
Spaghetti and pizza.
Spaghetti and Pete balls.
Spaghetti and Pete balls. Don't you mean
So Herman now wants spaghetti and Pete balls. And apparently he doesn't know what spaghetti and meatballs is.
No. Sluggetti and Pete.
And what is spaghetti and Pete balls made of? Slugs and peat moss.
What's in it?
Oh, yeah.
Slugs and peat
Part of your
moss.
daily
What do you
balanced
think?
breakfast.
Just enough for one meal.
So let me show you guys the slugs. Those are the slugs. And then we're going to show you the peat moss. There you go. Looks like a giant radioactive booger. Now we're going to shove it in his mouth. We're just going to shove it in there.
Here's your order,
Here we go.
sir. Slugs and peat moss, just as you requested.
Man, I miss Bob
Boy, did
Ross.
I have to go through a lot just to bring these.
God, I miss Bob Ross.
Yeah, I'm sure. You probably just walked round that cliff to the deli.
What? You mean
Just a little guardhouse humor, boy. Ain't no food within days of this place. Now get over there in that kitchen and rattle them pots and pans.
all right, but this is my first attempt at cooking such a delicacy.
Yep, he's going to go rattle the pots and pans. Also, I tried to make the subtitles as big as I could with the game and everything, but there's limitations. It's quite the limitations. So, hopefully they can be somewhat readable. Oh, God. Still to this day, that looks so fucking nasty. And funny enough, if you're a tier 1 sub, I actually have a an emote, an animated emote specifically for this game, which It's of Herman showing some shards. We'll be getting to that part in just a little bit, actually, because it's one of my favorite. It's one of my favorite little moments. There we go. Yes, I love that fucking scene, and you'll see why in a minute. You'll see why in just a minute. Because we still got to make some dessert.
Bingo. Bright boy. Yep. Good old root.
But originally he wanted a latte, but then he's like, no, I'll skip the latte. Alright, so he wants some root. This is the root. What kind of dessert can you make out of a root? Well, we're going to find out. We're going to shove it in his mouth. We're going to shove that root right in his mouth.
Here you go. One large root.
Want to help me fix it? No, I'll wait right here.
Somehow I guessed as much.
And here comes one of my favorite
How about if I make it into
jokes here in a little bit. It's a pun. If you like puns, you'll like it. If you don't like puns, you're gonna cringe. He'll be saying it in a minute. So he made the root into a pie.
While that's in the oven baking, why don't you and I head back to the Phenocrest chamber? Just smell that aroma.
Nothing better than coming home to find the square root pie.
Find the square root pie.
I love that joke.
Say,
We
We're going out on a joke.
we're going out through the secret
But
path.
yeah, if anybody was ever to donate bits, funny enough, I made my bits be called Phenocrest shards.
Any
So
shard.
yeah. Alright, so,
I didn't know years to use that line.
Nim, pick a shard. Any shard. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. While I sip on my coffee. Hydrate, by the way. I made a good cup of coffee this morning. Yep. You want the middle one? Alright. We'll pick the middle one. So the funny thing is,
There you go,
everyone that I've
Show
asked to
all
pick a
your-
shard has usually
I'm
picked the
gonna
middle
grab my
one. And the
pie
funny thing
and
is,
the
it
rope.
doesn't fucking matter.
To get on home, you
It's
know.
all one
That is,
clickable
if
pixel.
I can remember where home is.
And that's why I have that as
What
an
about
emote
me?
on my
Aren't you supposed to
channel.
train me in
It's
how to
because it's one of my favorite fucking jokes ever in this game.
Don't remember.
Because the
It
choice
don't
just
matter
doesn't
no way,
matter.
boy. Nobody's come through here in years.
But is this the way to the lands?
And we're going to be having our first small little puzzle.
Don't
Yay!
care. All
Which
you
I don't
gotta
mind
do
puzzles
is
in this
make
game.
sure
This
nobody
game has fun
down
puzzles.
there gets
And it doesn't even have that many puzzles either. Alright, that's cool. Let's go to the console. We're going to use our shard that we got. Which I'm actually going to show that shard here for people to look at. It's a nice little shard. Looks cool. I also forgot to show the axe. I'll show the axe as well. It's a nice little axe right there. Originally, they were going to have Boogle be able to morph into an axe, but they cut that out of the game. But the, what is it? The models are still in the game files. Alright, so here and here. Get this. This. Give me a minute. I'll read chat in a second. There we go. Alright, Kels. Sleep well, hun. Hope you get yourself some good sleepies. Alright. Let's fill this up with our resty powder.
I'd better get enough of this powder to last. If it does take me to the lands below, I'll need enough to get home again.
Alright. Let's get out of here. So, within under 40 minutes, I finished chapter 1 of 5.
Hang on, Boogle. I hope
So let's
I'm
get
right
outta
about
here.
this.
Alright, Chapter 2, Escarpa.
Sir, they were both in there. And they're gone. And the child.
Missing.
Missing. The child must be found immediately.
Well, first off, welcome on in, Detroit Spider. The best homie in the world.
Whoa!
2, you got 8 games in 2 weeks. Yeah, that's about right for a gamer. And 3, good morning, sir. Welcome to 1995.
Whoa!
And Torin landed on his ass and his back. I bet his crack's hurting too. Alright. Yes, Happy New Year, sir. And that is my phone making another noise. God darn it. I need to turn my phone off live stream. Alright, so I need to get the next window out of here. Oh, yeah, man. Go do your thing.
Whoa! Oh, not again.
Yeah, lurk away. Have your fun. Go lay down with Kitty. Alright. So the game wants us to go down here. We'll see if anybody that's as old as me will get this reference here.
Live on CD-ROM from beautiful cliffside Escarpa, it's the Bitter Nuts. With Jack
Cluckman as Mr. Bitternut.
and starring
Sandra Bullhockey as Mrs. Bitternut.
with Vinyl McCoy.
And Vanell McCulkin as Little Bob Bitternut. Frosty Tools might be lagging. Oh, thank you, Jess! Thank you so much for the 5 months, my friend. Good morning.
Hey, we joined
Welcome to 1995.
Rock on their dog.
Welcome.
Just a minute. Holly, can you get that? Oh, never.
Here we're with the Bitter
Do
Nuts,
everything around here.
which is making a pun reference on old school black and white
I'm
sitcoms.
the giant economy-sized visitor.
With the laugh tracks.
You know, I'd ask you in, but I'm not sure there's enough air in here.
I'm glad you were able to pop in.
Holly, take a look at this guy. This is what a
Happy
real
New
man
York.
looks like.
Oh no, not the your. Anything but the your.
Oh, honey, don't mind him. He's just acting his IQ.
But yes, welcome, Jess, to 1995. I was about 7 years old when this game came out, but I played this game for the first time when I was 10.
Can you come in?
This game was made by Sierra Online Games.
Why, I will.
It came out for the Windows 95. You could technically play it on a Windows 3.0 and 0.1 and even a Macintosh if you had the right hardware for it. And because
Hey, Mom.
what do you mean your mod icon? Yeah, you've been a hammer. What are you talking about? You've been a hammer.
We don't know, honey.
It's okay. You're good. You're good. It's all
We're
good.
still waiting to
Plus,
find out.
you're having a day. But anyways, yes. This game is one of the first games I ever played,
My name is Torin from the
and
I'm Mrs. Bitternut.
I have a couple records in this game on
Left for my
speedrun.com.
husband, Mr. Bitternut.
I don't speedrun anymore, but it's a game that's very important in my
Bobby,
life.
our son.
And look, there's Boogle. One of my mascots, the Boogle.
So, what's that thing in your purse?
Why, that's my little buddy, Boogle.
And in case new people don't know, this is this whole thing is a reference to black and white sitcoms like I Love Lucy, and even just sitcoms in general like Roseanne, or anything that has to do with like families. And the three bitter nuts are references to actors and actresses that were famous around the time.
Mrs. Bitternut, I was
So, for example, Vinyl McCulkin, which is the little kid right here, playing as little Bobby Bitternut, that is a joke on Macaulay Culkin. Jack Kaufman is a reference to Jack Nicholson. And Sandra Bullock is a reference to Sandra Bullock, because these three actors were famous for a lot of roles around the 90s. So, yeah.
I'm sure
And, of course,
means to be nice to
that's
you.
a lot like
Perhaps
Elvis,
she's just busy.
because a lot of people.
Busy for 20 years? And that queen of his. Die? Yeah, she should.
And, of course, like sitting in front of a television, things of that nature.
What's wrong with her?
The only funny thing is, though, is they got the two roles mixed up for the wife and husband, which I bet you that's just a freaking
What about their daughter?
joke altogether. I just freaking love it.
You two should get together, Torin. You have so much in common.
We do? Like what?
Oh, your looks, I suppose.
Oh, yeah, and here's where it's going to get to talking about Princess Lena.
Yeah, you two deserve each other.
Ah, sorry, I had to pop my arm there. Ouch. How do you describe
How
it?
would you describe Lena?
Here we go.
Well, let's see.
So throughout Chapter 2, everybody is going to be comparing Torin to Princess Lena because of how tall she is, and that she only has hair on the top of her head. And Torin is going to be in denial throughout the whole thing because he is on a serious mission to save his parents. And he doesn't want anything to distract him from his mission of saving his parents. But of course, sooner or later, Torin is going to end up meeting Princess Lena, and you already know what's going to happen. If you know of references in old television shows and even games, you know what's going to happen when he
In
meets.
other words,
Yeah, he's going to fall in love with her.
you.
Like, yeah, of course. No spoiler there. But now it's time for us to leave, and we will be back.
In the bag, bub.
In the bag, bub.
Be
Be sure to join us next time when we hear Bobby Bitternut ask, "That was in my pants?" Funny enough, every playthrough that you do, Bobby Bitternut will always say something different. And it's yeah. Just yeah. They didn't need to do it, but they did it. Alright, so now we're going to go down here. Now, if I was speedrunning this game, I would put the speed of Torin's walking up, and I would be speeding through stuff. So, for example, like this. You notice how it's speeding up a little bit of the events that were happening. Well, I would be doing that if I was speedrunning this, which I'll show you again. There's also a fast forward button that can appear right here too, which I'll show you. Fast forward. So, like for example, yeah, has like a little fast forward button and things like that. But I don't like doing that because I don't speedrun this game anymore. Let's go meet King Rupert and Queen Di.
It's nice to see humility in somebody around here.
Good day, sir.
Yes, it is, isn't it? But then every day is a good day here in paradise.
A land as lovely as this should be called paradise.
Maybe it should, but we call it Escarpa. But the real question is, what do we call you?
Oh, forgive me, sir.
I know a lot of lines,
My
even
name is
if
Torin
these
of the
subtitles weren't
lands
here.
above.
I would know all the fucking lines in this game, because I do. I do. And I'm trying not to say them so much. That's why I'm talking so much during the dialogue,
How do you
because
do
I
that?
would be reading the dialogue with my eyes closed.
Eh? What's that?
I said, charmed, I'm sure.
Like, I love this game that much.
That's nice.
So first, before we get into any more dialogue for story progression, we're going to give King Rupert and Queen Di the blue shard.
Your Majesty, I can
Because
see
he's going to
you
give
are
us
a
something
lover
very
of
important
crystals.
in return.
Yes, that's the only kind he is.
What did you say?
I said, yes, and how kind he is.
Why, thank you, dear.
I made a
But
really
continue.
good cup of coffee this morning. Oh,
I
my
humbly
goodness.
offer you this gift from the lands above. I think it will balance your set of crystal shards. May I?
Yes, of course.
I also find it funny that the way that they make the shard
And as
look
this
in the
one
first
simple
chapter
shard
versus the
completes
second
the
chapter
connection
makes no
between the
fucking
formerly
sense
distinct
whatsoever,
spectra
and I
above
think
us,
Al Lowe
so
knew
too,
it
therefore,
wasn't
may
going to make
our
any
two
sense
worlds be
whatsoever.
Connected by
It's-
peace and
This game always makes me laugh, man. It always does, because even though it has corny freaking
there.
puns and references, this is like one of my
I say,
chill games.
devil's the boy talking about?
Like, I try to make it a thing to at least do it once a year.
I said, beats me.
Well, I'll consider it. Why, thank you, Torin. It's perfect. And in return, I'd like to
Plus,
present
I always
you
have a
this
lot to say when it
invitation
comes to this
next
game.
week's royal ball.
I always do.
Nice swap. Shard for free tickets.
Oh, man, this game.
What did you say, Di?
This game.
I said,
Just like sooner or later, I'll have to do Wishbone and the Amazing Odyssey again, too, because I still have the
Yes.
first place trophy for with cutscenes and without cutscenes in that game.
Thank you.
And I'm
Your
probably
Majesty.
going to end up keeping that for a very long time.
King Rupert.
Because
Queen
Wishbone
Di,
and the Amazing
I
Odyssey
am
is considered a
perceiving
forgotten game.
Lycentia, an evil sorceress who may be in this area. Have you heard of her?
I haven't heard of any Lycentia.
he hasn't heard of anything he can remember.
What's that, my queen?
So in case you guys don't know,
If you'd heard a thing, you'd
the
have
sorceress's
remembered.
name is Lycentia.
Yes, that's
Her pun
true.
is her name
She's
is
not
actually a
here in
pun.
Sharper, young man.
If you were to say her name fast,
Welcome to stay here as my
it would
guest.
have it.
Okay.
It would have you pronounce it as "I sent you," like "I sent you." But you know, it's Lycentia. And the thing is that around the end of the game, there is an NPC that you talk to that brings that to your attention, which I find very, just very funny in general.
You can say
That just for people that didn't get the joke, they would find a way for an NPC to help
I
explain
say, that's a
said
sin.
joke.
Well, yes, I suppose.
Plus, some of the names for NPCs in this game are jokes as well. I'll be pointing those out when we find them.
I cannot stay long in Escarpa. I must find Lycentia.
So this is where King Rupert and Queen Di are going to
In your
give you a
travels, if
mission.
you happen upon a young lady named Lena, would you give her a message?
Of course, but how will I know her? What does she look like?
But yeah, try and keep in your mind, the more we go through this chapter, how many people actually bring up Princess Lena and try to compare her to the way Torin looks.
Excuse me?
It just becomes a running joke,
Oh,
and it doesn't exactly
is Lena
overstay
from
its
Escarpa?
welcome because it only happens in chapter 2.
Oh, really?
Funny thing is though, is that the shortest chapter in this game is chapter 3. It was supposed to be longer,
I
but
understand. I know what it's like to
I'm
miss
not.
a
I'm
lot.
actually not sure why it's not long. but it is technically the shortest chapter in the game.
That way Lena will know he represents us.
Probably the shortest chapter in a lot of games back in this time.
What was that?
I wouldn't be surprised.
I said, tell her mother sent her this locket.
Oh, yes. Good idea.
Man, those yellow ass teeth. And of course, Queen Di is like getting up and things like that. Yeah.
Here, Torin. Take this one. See? It has a picture of Rupert and me on the inside.
I promise to keep it safe until I find her.
Okay, one more.
You mentioned a message for Lena.
Now,
Your Majesty.
Why, yes.
when you give the shard to Queen Rupert and Queen Di, there is another small little, I wouldn't say joke,
I said,
but it's kind of a dark joke for 1995, where King Rupert is like, I didn't know that you were into foreign affairs. And Queen Di says, if you only knew. And
I can't wait to meet Lena. I've never met a
when you
princess
meet
before.
Princess Lena, you'll understand why they compare her to the way Torin
I can
looks.
believe that.
So I guess you can put like 2 and 2
I
together
said, I
and
can
be
believe
like,
that
you know,
miss her.
yeah, Queen Di had an affair
Godspeed, Torin.
with somebody from the lands above, and yeah. Alright, so we're done talking to the king and queen. We're going to take this big freaking turkey leg, because this is going to be quite useful for what we're about to do. Alright, we're going to cross the bridge. I'll probably show you guys the fast forward one more time just to show you. Now, there is a hint thing right here. I always turn it off because I don't need any hints for this game. But that is there if you ever get stuck. It'll give 3 different kinds of hints. A normal hint, an easy hint, and an easier one. First off, we're going to launch this down here. But the thing is that it takes away from your score each time. So in this playthrough, not only will you have a somewhat speed run toward it, but it'll be a 100%. Because I like getting 999 as my, final score, because that's as high as it'll go. There's a couple certain things that you have to do in order to achieve the 999 score.
For goodness sake, for once in your life.
And sometimes the score can bug out if you do too many of the fast forwards and everything when you're trying to do goals. But you'll be seeing a 999 at the end of this playthrough. I assure you of that. Hello, Bella. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. We're inside of a cave right now that totally doesn't look like the inside of a dragon's mouth.
Hey, you! What a stench. I wonder what's inside there.
You're about to see Boogle turn into a worm in a little bit. Boogle, can you turn into a worm?
Boogle, can you be a worm? Check back inside there. I bet it's a way out of this land. Yeah, I bet it's dark in there. What are we gonna do?
Boogle, turn into a lantern.
Boogle, turn into a lantern so we can see what's back there. Wow, Boogle. It looks brown and soft.
And yes,
Smells
right
terrible.
beside Boogle is some
We've
dragon
got
poo,
some
and
of
we're
that.
going to get some dragon poo. So, say, Boogle, would you mind turning into a shovel?
Say, Boogle.
Happy Torin's
Would
Day.
you mind being a shovel?
Hey, Michael, how you doing, man? Happy New Year.
I say, be a shovel.
I say, be a shovel. Yeah, you're making Boogle scoop up some shit. All right, so we're going to drag our cursor here, and we're going to head the fuck out of here.
Turn back into a worm again and get out.
Ah.
But Don't forget our...
Yeah, I'll probably be sleeping after this stream. Doing alright. Sipping slowly on my coffee. Alright. We dealt with that. Now we're going to go down these stairs. And we're going to throw down some dragon poo. By side-scrolling right here. So, put the poo on the tree.
This should either make that tree grow or kill it completely.
Here we go. We'll be climbing down that tree on our way back. Alright, up the stairs. This is one spot here where you can bug out the score. So don't fast forward here, because sometimes it won't count your point that you get here. There we go. We're gonna go down.
Hang on, Boog. I hope this is worth it.
Climb down, Torin. Climb down. Alright, we're gonna get this tile here. We're gonna get this rug. We're gonna get this fan. We're gonna get this cushion. And don't ask how Torin's able to stick so much in his bag. That's the joke. And you're gonna have to be careful not to click this ladder, but go straight for this plate right here. Because if you click on the ladder, it'll say that it's rickety. And if you click on it a second time, you'll fall down the hole and you'll die. And we don't want that. So we will be back here in a little bit. We're going to climb up here. We're going to do the climbs. We're going to go into this cave that smells like funky ass. And you'll understand why.
No, wait. I think it's coming from up ahead. Uh-oh.
Oh my god, it's skunks! So, this is how you get through the skunk situation here. You're going to put the clothespin on your nose.
I've got it. I'll just put this clothespin on my nose. Then I won't be able to smell the skunks.
Next, you're going to play Toro Toro with this rug.
Hang on, Boogle. We're going in.
Sorry for the barking, by the way. Squirty, 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 squirty. And then that runs the skunks away. Also, I meant to do something when I got this locket. Let me go over here. Click the locket. We won't have to worry about that until the next chapter. Alright, we're going to go through here and we're going to meet a man by the name of Vider. And, he's having some butt problems. And we're going to solve his butt problems. Because he's sitting on a tile. And I bet you not only does that tile feel bad on his buns, but it probably smells really fucking rancid. And I still to this day wonder why they didn't reference the smell of this fucking tile.
Funny, he looks awake.
Okay, click him again.
Greetings, sir.
Greetings, sir.
I could have sworn he squirmed just a little then.
Greetings, sir.
Greetings, sir.
Why? Who are you? And why are you here? That's totally going to be me in like 10 more years. Except no green beard and
I mean, what's your name?
green eyebrows.
Name? Vida. Is this why you come here? To torment me with unimportant questions? Where are the real questions? The ones aching deep inside you. Who are you? What do you believe? What do you know?
But yeah, to the new people coming on in, I'll redo some of my intro that I did at the beginning. My name is OnyxTheGamingMachine. I have the 6th place speedrun record for this in any percent, 5th place in 100%, but I have 1st place in any percent segmented speedruns of this game. Torin's Passage came out in 1995. Specifically for the Windows 95. If you had particular hardware, you could probably play this on Windows 3.1 or even Macintosh, but most people played this game for both Windows 95 and Windows 98 because Windows 98 was backwards compatible to games that were created in 1995.
Do you know how to get to the lands below?
Point and click game, of course. This game was created by Sierra Online Games. This is also the same group of creators that created Leisure Suit Larry, Phantasmagoria, which is a terrible point and click horror game. But mainly for Leisure Suit Larry.
I see.
So
No,
yeah.
you don't see, and you won't.
Welcome on
I'm
in.
not showing it to anybody. Now just go away.
And yay, no headache and stuff. Yay.
Silence.
Good.
Somehow I doubt that.
So yeah, as you can see, Vader is not feeling very good right now. He's sitting on a tile. So we're going to give him a better thing to sit on. Ahoy, hoy, Captain! Welcome on in. Welcome to 1995, Captain.
Let me feel. Ah, fine materials. Nice padding. Soft cover. Firm, yet breathable. I thank you very much, O tall, slender one. And in return, why don't you take this instrument of my torture?
So we got a
Just
tile
drop it
there.
over a cliff someplace if you don't want it, okay?
We still need to get another tile around this side of the map, but we have the stuff that we need to do so. So let's get out of here. Been doing good. Happy New Year, Captain. It's good to see you're still around for 2026. Ooh, and a low and mug. Ooh. Oh, man. So I was rubbing one of my eyes right there. Alright, let's go through the cave. We're going to climb back down. We got to get rid of these cruel women down here. Because some people might ask, why didn't you just use Boogle to go down there? Well, they'll kill Boogle. And I don't want that. We need this right here. But we can't get it right now. Well, actually, we can. We're going to throw this over that smells like skunk ass. And you see those fumes right there? We got to get those fumes in there with the women. And here's how we're going to do that. Let's make it smell real bad in there.
This ought to drive those women out of there.
Yeah, I know. I've only done some of the DLC just a couple times. I'm trying not to get so burnt out for Elden Ring Night Rain. Yeah, this is 1995 animation. Yep.
Yes.
I love the animation for this game, too. Alright. Now, Boogle, you're going to turn into a yo-yo.
Now that the girls are gone, let's send you down there as a yo-yo, Google.
Boogle, grab that tile hanging there.
Boogle!
Oh yeah, you're not the only one to bring up similarities to Don Bluth animation. Because this came out in 1995, a lot of the, you probably know that while the console wars was going on, Go into that cave.
Google, see where
Um,
that doorway goes.
when it came to PC companies, though, they kind of, you know, accepted that they were going to have rivals, and what they would do is they would do nods to some of their future titles to mention in a subliminal kind of way of their competition. So, it's funny that you mention that the animation looks a lot like Don Bluth stuff because, of course, you know, Dragon's Lair was very, very important in gaming history, but also was King's Quest. King's Quest was very important
Google,
as well.
Let's go.
Yeah. Because while console companies were always like trying to fight over whose dick is bigger, yeah, PC companies were just like, yeah, you know. An arcade version of that game. Oh, of King's Quest or Space Quest. I don't want you to get the two Quest games mixed up. Alright, so, as you guys might have noticed, in King Rupert and Queen... Oh yeah, there was a arcade version and the NES game, and there was a lot of PC ones as well. But anyways, as you might have noticed, in King Rupert and Queen Di's area, on the floor was a tile. You cannot get that tile unless you have a reason to have that tile, because it's part of his floor. So now, because you found this area, you'll have a reason to take his tile. So, let's go ahead and put these where they belong. Here. Oh man, City of Villains. God, I loved that game back then. It's hard to find people to play it with, though. Alright, so we have 3 tiles left that we need to get. For one, we need to have somebody sit on this tile. Oh, City of Villains and City of Heroes? Yeah, man. I loved when they had the expansion for City of Rogues where you could be kind of in the middle on if you wanted to be bad or good. The City of Rogues expansion was one of my favorites. Now they have a community that kind of keeps servers up for City of Heroes, City of Villains, and City of Rogues. It's just hard for me to get back into games like that because I'm not really that gamer anymore. Alright, hon, you're going to sit on this fucking thing with your fat ass. So sit on this while you wash your clothes. Washy, 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 washy. But we're going to have King Rupert's area be the last place we go. We still need to get another tile, which Mrs. Bitternut has as a trivet. We need that tile.
We now return you to the Bitternuts, already in progress.
Just a minute. Coming! Do I have to do everything around here?
Hey, Dank, welcome on in. Happy New Year's to you as well. Alright, so we're going to give this invitation to the Royal Ball to Mrs. Bitternut.
Mrs. B, I just came from King Rupert, and he asked me to give you this.
What is it?
An invitation to the Royal Ball.
Yeah, I watched a little bit of Star Wars The Old Republic, but I liked Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2 more. But that's just me. Heard they're going to be trying to do a remake of it, which that'll be fun.
Torin, if there's anything we own that you need
indeed.
for your journey, why just help yourself. It's yours.
Why was your account gutted? What happened?
Why, thank you, Mrs. B.
Of course, I'd love it if you'd take the mister over there.
Nah. Mr. Bitternut would not survive in this type of situation. Alright, so Mrs. Bitternut had just told us that if there's anything that she owns that could help in our journey, just help ourselves. We need this trivet.
Hey, what are you doing? Put that down. That's my best trivet.
Oh, Mom, let him have it. You haven't cooked since I was born.
The kid's right. Go on, take it.
Yeah, I feel the same when it came to World of Warcraft. When my account got hacked and I lost all my characters, I could never go back to it.
But don't go taking anything.
At one point, I wanted to, but it just I've changed a lot as a person and as a gamer, so I don't really do games like that.
None whatsoever, I'm afraid. But thanks for the trivet, Mrs. B.
That would be interesting, but the problem is that Knights of the Old Republic 2 had so much cut content that it became the shortest game from BioWare. Alright, let's go ahead and get out of here. As much as I loved Knights of the Old Republic 2, especially the hidden story with Freya, I just wish that they didn't speed up the creation of the game. There's people that have made mods in the way past that fixed that stuff and put it back into the game if you own the game for like a PC. But yeah, if they do a remake of it, that's the only one I wouldn't mind a remake for. I don't think they should touch Coder 1. Coder 1 is just damn near perfect. Plus, it's the backstory to Darth Revan. Like, why would you want to change that? I mean, it is Disney we're talking about, but, even still. Alright, so now we can get this tile off of the floor. The king will actually let us have it.
Majesty, I think this tile is part of something important.
Yes, it's part of my floor.
No, even more than
I'm good at mimicking their voices. Oh my god.
Cliff,
I've been trying not to read all the dialogue before it actually appears on screen, because I was telling people, Captain, that this is one of those games I grew up with as a kid, where I know all the dialogue for it. I know all the ways you can die. I know all the ways that this game works. Because in case you don't know, Captain, this game came out in 1995. Yeah, I have Coder 1 and 2 for Xbox. Alright, so we have all three of our tiles. We can go ahead and get out of here. This kid looks like Arthur. Hey, we're not bringing up an aardvark up in here. But yeah, his name is Torin Farman. Oh, that Arthur. Okay, Sword in the Stone Arthur. Okay, now I understand. At first, I thought you were trying to say that he looked like Arthur the Aardvark. Man, I'm like, damn, he's that bad? But yeah, Sword in the Stone is one of my favorite movies of all time. In terms of animated movies, yes. And before people even think it, no, the Sword in the Stone and Excalibur are not the same fucking sword. People still to this day will get that wrong, and it's not the same sword. Alright, so this goes here. This goes here. We gotta flip it around. And this goes here. Lore dump time! Welcome, traveler. The sacred chamber that lies ahead contains the Pheno face. At one point, I wanted to make the Tiles version of the face as an emote on the channel, but I would need an extra slot to do it. Because I have the emote. I just need a slot open for it. Problem is, the only way I can get another slot is if somebody was to, and I hate saying it like this because it makes me sound like a greedy fucker. I would have to have somebody donate 70,000 bits to do it. And I refuse to do that. I don't like switching my emotes, really. I don't like to. Alright, this is the end of Chapter 2. It's time for Chapter 3. Which is a chapter I don't really like as much. Because it's too short and I don't like the puzzles. Chapter 3, Pergola.
Before I pass judgment, have you anything to say?
The child. Is he safe?
Yep, it is a lot of bits.
Where he will come to no harm.
I think there's also a subscriber goal as well that could open up a slot, but I don't remember. I don't remember how many subs I would need to open up another slot as well. Yes, I love the animation for this game. So keep in mind the clothes that the woman is wearing.
I therefore order an ostracizing collar be fabricated for you and placed around your neck, never to be removed.
Especially for you, Captain, if you plan to stay for a good while for the stream. Pay attention to that woman's clothes. And just keep that in the back of your mind. God dang phone, shut up. Oh my god. I need a new phone charger. I have a short circuit in one of the cords on my phone charger. But yeah, look at the art here, man. And funny enough, we're about to have another movie and book reference here in a minute.
What is this place?
I won't say anything at first when it happens, but I'll see if anybody can notice it. And if nobody gets it by the time the scene ends, then I'll tell you what it is.
Of course. Why didn't I think of that before? I'll just use a little more of this Arresti powder and continue on down. What a fall.
What the? Hey, stop that!
Gotta click Torin, or he'll die.
Stop that! Let me go! Get away! Shoot! Wait! Don't be afraid. Hold still. There.
On behalf of all Pergolins everywhere, I would like to thank you, Giant, for saving the life of Fairmont.
Oh, that's all right.
Ow! Hey, wait, no, that's too loud!
Softer, will ya? Knock it off! Oh, sorry. Okay.
You seem to be a kinder, gentler giant, not like some giants we know. I wonder if you could help us with a problem.
But of course. You need some logs moved, rocks realigned, villages trampled.
Much worse. We recently captured another giant, but very different from you. this one will not cooperate at all.
What can I do?
Perhaps if you talked with it.
Well, okay. But are you sure I'll be safe?
Follow me.
Alright, so that's technically the whole scene. So, think of a book or a movie about a person appearing in a village that you find out is a giant among small people, is tied up, but soon learns that they are surrounded by small people. And that's literally just a small reference. What movie and book would they be talking about? And if nobody gets it within like a few minutes, I'll tell you. That's a new one though, Dank. Saying it looks like a Disney game. You'd be surprised. Most people think it's a Don Bluth game, but no, it's a Sierra Online game from 1995.
I won't hurt you.
No, no!
You're very close, but not exactly. Think about it a little bit better. A giant among small people.
It's all right. I'm not going to hurt you.
Huh. You're with them, aren't you? Get away from me.
Let's show Lena the necklace.
You're Lena, aren't you? I just came from your homeland. I met your mother and father.
You did? Escarpa? My parents? Oh, how I wish.
I'll wait until after this scene stops, and then I'll tell you guys if you don't get it.
They told me to give you this.
Oh, look. That is my dear sweet father. And I. Oh, how I miss them. Maybe you are from Escarpa, but you're so tall. Who are you, anyway?
My name is Torin, but I'm not from Escarpa.
Correct. Good job, Melon. Yep, it is Gulliver's Travels. Correct. Sailor Gulliver shipwrecks on an island that is inhabited by little people. And he is considered a giant among small people. Correct. Good job, Melon.
Hurry before they stop you.
And plus, Gulliver's Travels is one of my favorite old school films. I don't like the one with Jack Black, though. I felt that is a kind of a spit in the face of the original story.
I didn't bring a knife.
The book gets really dark, but I love the movie of it. Yeah, I just don't like Jack Black's movie of it.
Tell you a little secret. All this time, I've had a knife hidden in my boot, but they tied
But yeah,
it before I
it's totally a Gulliver's Travels reference. It totally is. Except, of course, there's like, no ship or anything like that. Alright, and here is the knife. Just to show you guys the knife. Yep.
Now, hold still.
Yeah, he was good in Neverending Story too. And of course, School of Rock was amazing. I didn't mind him in the Jumanji movie. I never watched the other Jumanji movie that came after it. But I liked him in the first one. Tropical Thunder was good too, yes. I didn't mind him in his little bit with Star Wars. I didn't mind him as the voice of Bowser in the Super Mario Brothers live cartoon movie. I didn't mind that either. But he's had some hit or misses, though, in terms of his acting career. Like, for example, I'm never going to watch the Minecraft movie.
I'm okay.
That doesn't exist.
A long ways through the trees before I landed
There's a joke where, when it comes to certain actors, like taking on random roles. I didn't like the Minecraft movie. Is an actor probably? No, it was not good. There's a little joke that I like to do with like some actors where they just take random roles. They probably had a car payment they had to pay. So in this case, Jack Black was in the Minecraft movie because he probably had a car payment.
I don't know. Somehow normal.
Oh, that would be hilarious. I'd watch that. Yeah, rent was due. Yeah, I would totally watch that.
Torin. Huh? No, what I meant was...
No, it just was not a good movie. It was just not a good movie.
Wonderful. Perfect.
And Boogle just got the little nurse thing right there. Yep, there's Lena. And there's Torin.
They are.
Yep.
They really want you to return home.
Be John Malkovich.
I must go back.
Oh my god, man. Oh my god, man.
Will I see you again?
God dang it, bro. I needed that laugh. Thank you, Michael. In case people don't know, actor Michael Merchant is one of my favorite independent actors. He's been in some interesting films that I'm actually a fan of. If you ever want to look him up on IMDb. Michael Merchant.
But it's pretty far away.
What? I can't believe it.
Alright, time for some puzzles.
You see, it hasn't been used in some time.
So this game has only one puzzle that I'm not a fan of. They were not terrible films. Shut up. There's a couple puzzles in this chapter that well, there's only one puzzle in this chapter I don't like. We'll be getting to that one after this one right here. So first, we have a little bit of a matching puzzle here. This one's not hard.
Please give him your attention. They're all yours.
Alright, let's see how I'm going to do this here.
Well, that's the problem. No one knows. The Phenocryst hasn't been used in generations.
How do I want to put you guys
Legend
together?
has it that when the Ostiaries find perfect harmony, the worlds will
Yeah,
open
I'll
unto
help
them. But even when
These are the Ostiaries.
robes, they cannot find the way themselves. Can you help them?
Oh, boy. Okay,
You step in the center.
You step into the center.
And you take his place.
And you take his place.
Okay, now you're going to go there. We got the greens in a row. We need to put the blues in a row. So you here, you here. We'll put you back there. We'll switch you two. Go. Put you there. Okay, we got the greens in a row. We gotta put the blue sleeves in a row. Ah. Okay.
Watch it, please.
So let's see. We're not done yet. Okay, so we need these two to switcherino right here. We got the yellows in a row. We got the greens in a row. Got the blues in a row. No, we have to get the reds in a row now. So let's see. Let me see here. Let's do this. Just looking real quick. Okay. Here. We'll get it in a minute. I made a minor little error, but it's fine. Okay, so we gotta put these two back here. Okay. We almost got it. That should do it. Let's give it a whirl. There we go. Puzzle number 1 finished.
Hurry, Lena. Jump up here.
Now this puzzle is the one I don't like. This is the only puzzle in this game I don't like. Alright. So we got to get the men and the women on the same sides here. Okay. So we got to get the men and the women on the same sides here. Okay. So we got to get the men and the women on the same sides here. Okay. So we got to get the men and the women on the same sides here. Okay. So we got to get the men and the women on the same sides here. Okay. So we got to get the men and the women on the same sides here. Okay. So we got to get the men and the women on the same sides here. Okay. So we got to get the men and the women on the same sides here. Okay. So we got to get the men and the women on the same sides here. Okay. So we got to get the men and the women on the same sides here. Okay. So we got to get the men and the women on the same sides here. Okay. So we got to get the men and the women on the same sides here. Okay. So we got to get the men and the women on the same sides here. Okay. So we got to get the men and the women on the same sides here. Okay. So we got to get the men and the women on the same sides here. Okay. So we got to get the men and the women on the same sides here. Okay. So we got to get the men and the women on the same sides here. Okay. So we got to get the men and the women Poop-a-doop. Now time for the hard part. So, this is a singing puzzle, but you can do it two different ways. Well, yeah, technically two different ways. You can either go by the graph. Well, no, three different ways. You can either go by the graph here, which Torin will tell you.
I bet that door hides a phoenix. Those carvings must symbolize something.
Yeah, they symbolize that they have to be in a row. You have to, if you can get these women to be in that same type of lineup and these guys in the same type of lineup here, you'll get it. But also there's a catch. They sing. And they switch each time that you click on one of them. Okay, so she needs to go there. Okay. Right. No. No, go that way. There we go. Okay. No. With that. I need to quit clicking on her. Alright, we got them in the row, so that's good. We'll deal with them in a little bit. That was actually a smooth run. Okay. So we gotta do high to low. Okay. Oh, I could have done that. Okay. No. There we go. Okay. We got him in the front. Alright, we got it. Alright. That was fast. It's not my best time, but that was fast.
Ah, that's it. The pattern was 5 ascending notes leading to the second nested planet. So that phoenix goes back to a Scarpa.
Yes, it does. And that leads to my favorite level in this game, Asthenia.
Oh, Torin, I knew you could do it.
You did?
But now what?
Oh, this part I know. Stand over here. I'll throw enough of this powder for...
And like I said, this is the shortest chapter. Because now we're going to chapter 4. But yeah, that's the one puzzle right there that I'm not a fan of. But I had good RNG right there, so that's good.
Save enough powder for a trip to Escarpa.
I promise. I'll see you soon, Lena. Somehow.
Goodbye, Torin. And goodbye, Boo.
So yay me. What? Alright, here we go. Chapter 4, Asthenia.
I always felt you were innocent. Kurtzville needed a scapegoat. All these years away from your home, your family, your friends, you must be so bitter.
Perhaps I've learned to use the darkness to get what I want.
Ah, don't those clothes look familiar? But something's just not right, is it? Because Peckend was the name of the guy in the intro. And that looks similar to the woman that was sent to the lands below, but she's not thin anymore. What's going on? I'm saying that out of sarcasm, just for people that have actually been paying attention.
Oh, Peckend, you know its spell can only be broken by royalty. And no matter how much you scheme, you'll never be king as long as the boy lives.
Yes, but think, Licensure. Who sealed the collar?
Kurtzwell. That... Wait. Are you suggesting you could become Arch Authority?
Let's just say if you'll do a small favor for me, I'll do a large favor for you.
And just what would that small favor be?
Nothing much, just a little magic spell.
But yeah, welcome to Asthenia. This is one of my favorite levels, not only in this game, but I'd say it's in my top 5 favorite of all time. And I'll show you why in just a little bit. So we're going to look around. There's a cabinet right here. There's a little thing in here. Alright, let's inspect it. Oh, it's a bottle. Smells like ammonia. Ammonia wipes. Okay. We're going to clean off this marble surface here. And oh, look! There's a button. We're going to click the button. Because why not, right? Why not click the button? So, let's go right here. Click the button. I mean, they all look like buttons, but, you know, you're going to hover over your thing there. Alright, you guys ready to see why I really love this level? And I'm actually not being sarcastic. I actually do love this level. Look at that, man. So, just by standing here, you know where you are and you know where you need to go. So this is where you came from. This is where you got to go. So now we just got to get there. Yay! Military-industrial complex with a sense of humor. Too bad there's no one else left around here. Alright, so let's press the button. I'll show this regularly first, because usually I speed through the other attempts that we need, but in this case, you know, we're making an exception here. I like showing off the first push of the button. Stone cannonballs. Man, those suckers are heavy. Yes, they are. Alright, so we're going to need 4 cannonballs. I'm going to fast forward through the other 3. You have to click right there in order for Torin to actually get into place, or they'll just fall into the lava. Lava. Okay. Fast forward. And 4. There we go. Alright, let's move on. Come on, Boogle. Alright, and then next is this weird little thing here. It's like, what could this possibly mean? A triangle with a long block on it. What could that possibly mean, chat? I'll show you. Look, it's a seesaw / teeter-totter. So, this is a little puzzle here. Specifically, you need 4 cannonballs. Okay? And in case you don't know how to do this puzzle, I'll show you a little tip on how to do it. So, you have to get enough cannonballs to where 1 cannonball is showing on the top right here. You'll see it in just a little while. Also, in case people want to see what the cannonball looks like. It's stone cannonball. Yep. Alright. 4. So yeah, you see how there's a cannonball showing right there? I meant to do it right there, not right there, but you notice there's a cannonball sticking out right there. That's how you know you got it. And there's the ding. So as you'll learn about me in this game, when I was a kid, I was better with visual association. Not by name, not by using maps. I was better at visual association. Basically landmarks. Oh yeah. Before I forget, we got to take one cannonball with us. I was about to tell you a story right there, and I forgot to take a cannonball with me. Alright, let's go. Let's go. You'll see why we need one in a minute. So this is a catapult / trebuchet. We're going to crank that fucker back, because we need to get over here. Now, Torin's a very heavy boy. Okay? So, if we don't put a cannonball here, we'll go right over that island. But if we put 2 cannonballs in there and Torin, he'll just fall right here into the lava. Either way, he'll die. So either way, Torin is either too light or he's too heavy. So here's how you do this. You get 1 stone cannonball. Stick that into the thing. You're going to climb into the thing. Because keep in mind, it's the weight of you and Boogle and a cannonball. But then you're like, oh, how am I going to reach this lever? I can't reach it without getting out. You use your knife. You cut the fucker. And presto, a la McGraw. And we made it. Don't you just love watching gameplay from somebody that actually knows how to play a game? Some people, it can be boring to watch, but there's people that actually appreciate that I know how to play this game. Alright, so it is story time, guys. Okay, so this probably reminds you of something that you used to do in school. Do you remember those mazes that teachers would give you where you have a starting point and you have to get yourself to the end of the maze, specifically the middle of that said maze? I'm going to tell you a story while we do this maze. So back when I was a little tater-tot of a kid that didn't like confrontation, that didn't like making friends, that didn't like doing a lot of physical stuff, and just liked reading books and everything, I'd say I was a bit of a chaotic little bastard on occasions. And one of my favorite things that I like to brag about, and funny enough, I will tell this story every time we get to this spot, and I have done it every freaking year that I've played this game, and this is no exception, there was a pizza party thing that was going to be going on. But the teacher gave us an assignment. The teacher gave all of us different mazes. Little things that where you take your pencil or your pen, specifically a pencil, number 9 pencil, and you had to get yourself to the end of the maze, and whomever did it first would get an extra slice or 2 of pizza at the pizza party. Now me, being somebody that loves pizza, specifically cheese pizza, I wanted in on that. So there was always this little trick that I knew how to do with mazes, where you don't start at the starting line. You start at the finish. You start at the finish, and you work your way to the beginning. To some people, that would be considered cheating. Which, yeah, you're right about that. But it's only cheating if you get caught. Me, I never got caught. So, little old tater tot me with his number 9 pencil, very small pencil actually, because I always had this thing about sharpening my pencils to be tip top shape. I always had the corner seat as well, so nobody ever really saw things that I was doing. And specifically, also, we had to use these little blockers so nobody would copy our work. So, you know, it was going to work regardless. So, yeah, I started at the finish line of the maze, and I worked myself to the beginning. Basically, how you do it is that you start a little bit at the beginning where you have like before you do your first turn on the maze. And specifically, you just got to work your way to that said line that you made. And yeah, basically, yeah, you would just start yourself from the finish line and work yourself to that line that you made at the beginning. And yeah, I did it. I was able to have 2 slices of pizza added to the slices of pizza I was already going to have for the pizza party because I cheated. And my teacher never found out. And as I usually am good with my timing, at the end of my story is at the end of the maze. Gotta love it, right? So, we picked up a wrench. We got to use that said wrench on this contraption here. Huh. Good luck, you bastard. Alright. So now you're going to see what this is. There we go. It was a fire extinguisher the whole entire fucking time. Oh my god. Alright, let's get across the lava, which totally looks like spaghetti sauce. Alright, now to another maze. Wonderful. Alright, so first, we're going to go over here. I'm wondering if I'll get the special hidden trigger sequence here. Because there's a special thing that can happen in this part of the map. Right. And if it does, I would love if somebody clipped it. You'll know if it happens. Trust me. You'll know if it happens. Specifically, if Michael is watching, he'll know if it happens. Right, over here. Oh! Hey, I did it! And there goes Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones is dead. I do kind of find it funny that I was doing the music before it happened. Because I was hoping it was going to happen, but I did it. Because sometimes it won't trigger at all. But I did it. Yay. Yay! Alright, across. Because, yeah, that was Indiana Jones. And he fell in lava. Yep, rip Indiana Jones. Yep, rip Indy. Because around this time frame was a game that came out by the name of Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis. Another game that I love playing as well. I'm not on the speedrunning leaderboard for it, but it's another game that I know how to play like the back of my hand. There's also a lava scene in that game. And that's kind of a little bit of a Easter egg nudge at LucasArts games. Alrighty doody. I'm going to go over here. And like I said, you're watching somebody that knows how to play this game. Okay? If this... Oh, thank you very much, Michael. Thank you so much. You forgot to put an A at the end of Indiana. And you call yourself an Indiana Jones fan. I'm just kidding. You're good. You can always edit it later. But yeah. If this was a person coming into this game blindly, I'd say they could probably beat the game in maybe between 6 to 10 hours. That's blindly. Because you'd have to know how to do all the puzzles and everything like that. This game, however, is not going to take me that long. As you can see, we're on chapter 4, and it's almost 2 hours. Alright, up here. Indiana sounds like one of your states, or possibly a cat. Actually, it was the name of a dog. It's one of my favorite lines from Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis. I gotta play that game again one day. I totally gotta play that game. I know I have it on Steam. I haven't played a game on Steam since Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth. I just usually like doing streams like this on my PC if it's a retro game. It's just me. It's just how I am. Good job! Yay. I'll be posting it on TikTok later. Yeah. You have to have the right computer setup for it. Because depending on the game, it can eat up a lot of resources and memory. Alright, so this is technically the last puzzle of this chapter. I will not be showing the death sequence for this. Well, yeah, because it's a 25% chance they'll actually do it. Where, you know what, why not? I'll show Torin dying. Why not? I'll show Torin dying. Just for Michael. Okay. Die, Torin. Thumbs up. Way to go, Arnold. So each death that you get in this game can have a pun. Okay? That is a Terminator 2 Judgment Day reference. And I had to do that just for you, Michael, because you clipped that. Okay. Now I'm going to show you how to actually do this puzzle. Okay. I'll leave that up to Michael if he wants to clip that or not. Both me and him are Terminator fans, so... yeah. I remember when I did this drunk. I had that much fun with it. So much fun doing this drunk. Excuse me, game. Thank you. Because the object of this puzzle is you have to get all these stumps down. Because if you even miss one, you'd have to technically kill yourself in the game. Ali McGraw, and presto. Yay! Always wait till they all go down. And now we're going to cross the bridge into the Phoenix Chamber. Yay! Oh yeah, it's the first, so that means that one of my Season 2, Episode 1 of the podcast is out today. Fuck yeah, bro. Can't wait to share that later. Alright, so let's do this. Yep. RNG, let's fucking go. Let's see. Okay. Placement for these were interesting. I know now why you cry, but it's something I can never do. Oh, Michael, you're a mess, but I dig you, bro. Oh, man. Alright, we're almost there. I'd have to switch one of them. Let me see. Okay. That should do it. Yep. Yeah. I had to just switch one that had a little bit extra curve. Good job. I know now why you cry, but it's something I can never do. Alright, let's end Chapter 4 and go straight to Chapter 5. The last chapter, actually. Chapter 5, Tenebrous.
He's about to reach Tenebrous. I'm sure there's no way he'll ever find you, but I just thought you'd want to know.
You old fool. No complications, you said. Simple, you said. I should have known. All right. I'll take care of it. He won't find me or his parents. Now, what about the rest of our bargain?
In time, my dear, all in due time.
Nice.
Dreep.
And there's Dreep. Also, if you look carefully, there's Darth Vader. There's Yoda. I love the little nods. I love it. And Torin's knocked out. So if Bella is still here, she's going to get a good look at the Boogle nurse. Here's the Boogle nurse. Dee-dee-dee-dee. Time for some more fourth wall breaking. Deadpool, eat your heart out.
Thanks, Boog. Hey, how did you do that? Hurry, Boog. Hop in.
In the bag, buddy. There we go. Open up that grate with your knife, Torin. Pry it open. Oh. Crawly, 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 crawly. Crawly, 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 crawly. And we're going to get another fourth wall break. I love it, man. I love it. There you go, Torin. So if we have any tier 1 subs, there is a Boogle safe emote that you can play around with. This is the scene where the Boogle safe is a thing. I also use it as a save emote as well, because of what Torin says. Here we go. Boop! Yep, there it is. I'll even say the line. Save us. I said save us, Boogle. Yeah. Muji did a great job with that emote. Sometimes I miss his art too. But he's retired. And we have Bella. And the kills. Oh no, Torin. He's being arrested. Do. No, Mr. Constable, why? Man, look how big Dreep is, bro. Dreep's a big-ass monster. That's a big-ass boy. Boogle! It's Boogle! Oh no. Boogle's been kidnapped. We lost all of our items, and we lost Boogle and his shape-shifting abilities. Oh no, Torin is truly alone. That's a Bulbasaur. Can I get that in time? Hold on. That's gonna pause my game. I'm sorry, I want that Bulbasaur. Here we go. Alright, back to the game. Sorry about that, guys. Alright, Itsuki, it was good to see you, man. Stay safe, okay? Yeah, you know it's something big if I have to pause my stream so I can catch a Pokemon. That's a freaking Bulbasaur, bro. They don't just give those out in Pokemon community game. Yeah, always good to see you, Itsuki. If Jazz streams later, I'll be seeing you there. Unless I'm asleep. Probably my alarm will go off, though. So I'll probably be there. I need the Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur. Yay! And you got a snowball. Should save that for whenever you stream and you can throw a snowball at me or something. But I got a stone, so that's cool. I needed more stones. Hoping it's a water stone. I need 2 more water stones so I can evolve my Wart Turtle into a Blastoise. Craft. Alright. But yeah, as you can see, we don't have any items right now. We're going to pick the Dauber plant. And we're going to talk to this overly sexualized flower. Main sexual thing about her is her giant mouth.
Could you help me? Help you? I doubt it. After what you and your safe-like buddy did to my friends over there. Oh.
But I didn't mean to hurt you. I didn't know plants could hurt. In fact, I didn't know plants could talk.
Well, not all can. Just exceptional plants, you see.
Sure, I thought you looked special.
Well, yes, what is it you need, young man?
Let's keep talking to her.
Planet looking for an evil sorceress named Licentia. Have you heard of her?
Animal, vegetable, or mineral?
Huh? Oh, animal, I suppose.
Doesn't matter, never heard of her. But that doesn't mean she doesn't live around here. I don't get out much. Roots, you know.
Talk to her again.
Anyone here in Tenebris that could help me?
Well, let's see. You know,
So I want chat to keep in mind that she mentions a strange duck. Okay? I want you to remember the term strange duck. You'll understand it in a little while, and I'll even point it out when it happens. Because it's a reference. You'll think that it's an actual duck, but once you understand, you'll get the joke. Yeah, we have to find the amphitheater. No, you'll see. You'll see.
Help? Oh, could you? I'd be eternally grateful.
No, you won't. That's just a cliche. But if we could work...
See, she's talking about a cliche of being eternally grateful, but then she gives us a quest to help her, and then Torin pulls out a, now who's the cliche? That's one of my favorite lines because I love cliches. Even if they're good cliches or bad, the fact that cliches still exist even in 2026 is absolutely mental.
So, it's silkworms I seek?
Yes, Mr. Short-Term Memory Loss.
Mr. Short-Term Memory Loss. That is also a joke to people that exhaust dialogue too much and they forget what their quests are. Because that is still a thing even to this day. Alright, now we're going to talk to a tree until he cries sap. Now, this is going to be your cringe pun overload. So be ready. I'm sorry for the cringe pun overload.
Hey, you can speak. Although, I don't know why I'm surprised.
Of course I can, but what good does it do me? No one listens.
You sound discouraged.
Not so much discouraged, but sometimes I do get a little sentimental.
Oh, I think all of us do sometimes.
Yes, but when you're as well rooted as I, somehow old memories just stick to you.
I see. Well, not to go out on a limb, but why not branch out into new activities?
Well, you know, I can't just leave, Bud. I'm stuck here with a trunkload of memories. What brings you here? Just looking for someone to...
All these puns, man. Oh my god. I do still wonder as a kid how I survived this kind of mental overload. Gotta love it. Just gotta love it, man. You know what I mean, Samurai? You gotta love it. Those mental overloads, man. And there he is. He finally cried some sap. So now we can get some sap from him.
and then they can cut us all down. What if someone invents telephone poles?
There we go. Now we're going to handle the silkworms. Now this is similar to the fetching of Inchy the worm, Inchy the inchworm. But for this, we're using sap to get them stuck to the leaves. Alright, we got the silkworms. Now we're going to talk to her again.
I did it. The silkworms are no longer a problem. But aren't they kind of funny colored?
Oh, those little buggers produce silk of any hue. Just place them on a color, and they'll make a copy of it for you. And it's silk. But don't waste them. And please, don't drop them around here, okay?
I did it. The silkworms.
Oh.
There we go. Now the next part is going to be crossing the slippery slope. You can do this one of two ways. You can either listen for the audio cues or watch for the captions at the area right here on your screen. We're going to do a little bit of both. And also, I know my way around this thing, so this won't take long.
Now that I've rescued your friends, will you help me cross?
It's always this one. Wait. Okay, one more up here. Got it. It's not my fastest time, but it's damn near close to it. Because there's another little secret strategy to somebody that tries to do it, where you notice that they say different terms for the word no. If you go to where one of the parts says yes, it'll automatically interrupt the no's. So that's just another way that you can do it by audio cue.
That's it. I'm out of here.
Welcome to the amphitheater, where it's filled with so many damn references, man. I'll be pointing out a lot of them. Alright, so we're going to take this cane. We're going to take this hat. We're going to take a little stroll here. We're going to get this poster. And yes, that is a blind magician. That is sawed in half. Yes. Okay. We got the bagpipes. Now remember that strange duck that we were talking, that was being talked about by the sunflower?
Excuse me. I'm looking for someone, and no one's been able to help me. I was just wondering.
This guy's name is Archivist. And another word for an archivist is a conductor. That's the joke.
I'm Torin, and I'm seeking. No use to whisper now, young man.
Oh, well, anyway, I'm Torin, and I'm trying to locate an evil sorceress named Licentia.
Licentia, eh?
And funny enough, Archivist is the only person that knows who Licentia is. Out of this whole fucking game, it's him.
My hobby is recording rare voices, and hers is one of the rarest.
And funny enough, that is a reference to a lot of games, even still to this day, where you'll be on a mission that is like your main MacGuffin throughout the whole game, and right at the end of the game is when you get all of the information that you've been looking for. Simple as that, bro. Simple as that. Keep talking to him.
Can't get to her. You don't know how far I've come already. Why, I've survived capture in the jungle, vicious vultures, stinking skunks, lava, snails, slugs, you name it. Of course I'll get to her.
Very impressive. What is that accent? You see, young man, Licensure was expelled from our world many years ago.
And the Null Void is one of my favorite locations as well in this game. Because also, as a kid, I've called the Null Void my scattermind brain.
You said you record voices. Have you recorded hers?
Why, yes, I have. It's one of my rarest treasures.
I'd love to have it.
Oh, no. To someone like me, there's nothing more valuable than a rare voice.
If only it had void kitties. Yeah, I know, right? Black cats, man.
What?
I love black cats.
I don't think that's possible.
Oh, yeah? Do you have any recordings from the lands above?
Of course not. The last time those savages visited us, this odd-crest technology was not even developed.
I am one of those.
Now I'm starting to get a little bit tired, but funny thing is, we're literally at the end of the game in just a little while. This is in-game territory. This isn't going to take me long. Oh, Kabutops. Nice. Because all we got to do is just get through the amphitheater and the Null Void, and that's it. That's all.
Okay. What do you want me to say?
But I am going to show a couple little things that are hidden in the end of the game, too. Oh, no. No. When it comes to games like Torin's Passage or Wishbone and The Amazing Odyssey, I can do full playthroughs of them because they're the oldest games that I know of where I remember them completely from my childhood. And plus, new people coming to the streams like Melon and even Aki and even Dank and Jazz or Bella or whomever else is lurking. You'll learn a lot about me when it comes to a lot of the retro games that I play. There's a lot of games still to this day that I remember how to play completely. I can't even name them all. But this is one of them. And of course Wishbone and The Amazing Odyssey, which one day I will play that too. But yeah.
You're welcome, and good luck finding Licensure.
But yeah, you got to have more faith in me to say that this would take a few streams. Oh, no. If you read the title, it says full playthrough. And this curtain right here can sometimes play music from other Sierra Online games. Sometimes it'll even play the theme song for King's Quest. It's played the theme song for Phantasmagoria as well. I wish I liked Phantasmagoria. That's a game that I know how to play as well. Now that game would take at least 2 streams to do. Oh, no, you're good. You're good. If this was a game somebody was coming in blindly, this would probably take at least 2.5 streams to finish. But for me, nah, I remember everything about this.
Pardon me, ma'am.
Look, I don't care about your problems. I don't care if you got stage fright. I don't care if you need makeup. I'm real
And plus, like I said, the more old games you watch me play, the more you're going to learn about me. Special sauce. Alright. There's the carpenter. Alright. We're going to talk to the carpenter here. Because he's going to break the fourth wall in a way, too.
Excuse me.
Yeah?
I'm looking for a sorceress. I ain't her.
I'm sorry to bother you, but
Do you know Licensure? Here we go.
No, you didn't.
No, you didn't.
Huh?
You didn't send me. The Union of the Hall sent me. Now you get the joke with Licensure. Her name is a pun on I sent you.
No.
And this is part of where the game is like, oh, you didn't get that joke? Well, we're going to tell you about it.
Who are you? You that new musical saw play everybody's been raving about.
Musical saw? You can use a saw to make music?
Plus, this has one of my favorite lines in a game, too. Have you seen this saw player? Nah, the only saw I saw is this saw I saw with. I think we all saw that one coming. Yeah, that's one of my favorite lines. Alright. We got the archer. And just wait till you see like the captioning here. You'll see what this reference is in a bit. Bags Bunny. A pun on Bugs Bunny. And apparently the dogs are barking about kids outside. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, poor Bags. And look, there's all of his sisters right there. They're all dead. His 15 sisters. Yeah, let's go talk to Bags. Poor Bags Bunny. Poor old Bags.
I'm looking for an evil sorceress named Licensure.
I mean, Bags, I'd go through that turmoil too if I had someone trying to shoot an apple from between my ears, man. I'd feel you. I used to have a Bags Bunny emote. I might switch it out sometime.
Should I leave?
His body count would even have been higher.
Well,
Poor
nice
Bags.
talking at you.
He's a jerk. Alright, we're going to need this bow. Yeah, Bags is not looking very good over there. You see, look at his face. He's like, that just happened. Looks like Elmer Fudd had a hole in him. Yeah. Well, let me see if I can talk to him right now. Oh, yeah.
Are there any sorceresses around?
And I do believe he's talking in Tagalog, so there's that as well. Alright, let's do a read-through here. Yeah. Let's see. Alright. Carpenter's gone. We can take his saw. We're going to go to the blind magician over here. Walkity, 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 walk. We're going to let Bags have a little bit of time to cool down. Okay, stop him here. We're going to work on a few things here. We're going to do this. We're going to bring up the silkworms to do a printed copy of that said handkerchief on the poster. We're going to put this into the crystal player. We're going to use the saw on this cane. And now, let me see. I think now that I did those off screen with Bags over here, I think I can give the Bags. Yes, I can. Okay.
Hey, Bags, take a look at this.
Because as long as Bags is off the screen, you can do the whole thing with the top hat. After you did the other couple things. It's kind of like a sequence break, but it's not a sequence break at the same time. It's an interesting thing. We go.
Oh, yes, it's you. It's very you.
But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the stream, though. I'm having a lot of fun.
It seems complete.
I haven't done a retro stream in a long time. I've actually missed it. Alright. Now we're going to go to the magician, and we're going to talk to the magician.
Excuse me, are you a magician?
Who? Where? Oh, me.
Oh.
Actually, I am a magician.
Oh, you like when Captain does retro? Yeah. I'm fueled by retro, dude.
And who are you?
I'm Torin of the lands above.
Well, Torin, would you like to see
Some of my water. I'm getting a little bit dehydrated.
I wanted to ask you some questions.
Splendid. All right, here. Take this deck of cards.
Sorry for any barking you hear. The dogs hear people outside, so they're gonna bark.
Memorize the card. Got it? Good. Now hold the deck tightly between your two hands. Tighter. Don't let go. Remember your card?
Yes.
Now, if I could make your card appear from my
Zippy
sleeve,
the Magnificent.
in spite of the fact that you're still holding that self-same card in your very own hands, would you be impressed?
Yeah, I guess.
Well, all I have to do is...
Just wondering who let the dogs out. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Here's your card.
That's not my card. That's a bouquet of flowers.
Oops. I knew that. Here, watch me make that disappear. All right.
Because one day, aside from doing Wishbone and the Amazing Odyssey another day, I want to bring back doing certain Pokemon randomizers that I used to make.
Would you be impressed?
Except not really bringing them back as challenge runs anymore, because I've nearly done everything. I'm going to do like little different types of randomizers actually for it. Specifically Gen 1 and Gen 2 Game Boy.
That's not even a card. That's
Mainly Gen 1. I like Gen 1 and I do like Gen 2, but it's complicated. It just depends on my mood.
Okay.
Oh, there's Zippy saying that he needs a better act. And that's a book of magic spells.
I don't know where your card is. Maybe it's...
Too bad he can't read books anymore, because he's blind.
don't really care.
All right, then. Give me back my cards. You can keep your lousy 2 of diamonds.
That's right. That was my card.
Lousy 2 of
It's
diamonds.
too late now to sweet-talk me. If only I had one good trick.
Alright, now, let me put this, let's see, let's give this to Zippy.
I thought you might want this silk kerchief. It's an exact replica of the one shown on the poster.
Why, thank you, Torin. A magician can never have too many silks.
I'll bet. So, how many silks do you have?
Counting this one?
Sure.
1.
She is outside my door. Alright, let's give Zippy Bags Bunny and a hat.
That's what I got for you, Zippy.
And because we already gave him the handkerchief,
It's a
it'll appear on top of the hat.
rabbit inside. You know, like in a real magic trick.
Let me see. Yes, but who's this?
It's me, Zippy. Bags. Bags Bunny. You remember me, don't you?
Yes. I thought you said you'd never work for me.
Well, that was before you offered
I
me
swear.
fine silk like
Old Mama's going senile.
man. What a hat like this. Even you should be able to do
It's fine, though.
Hey, are you going to start this
She's a funny dog.
Or step
She the funny dog.
Silly rabbit. Tricks are for magicians.
Grab your wand and let's practice.
That is a problem. I seem to have lost my magic wand.
Oh, no problem. This is Torin guy here to find it. What did it look like? Oops. Sorry.
My landlady owns 2 dogs. I call them dogs because just to make fun of Captain sarcastically. Let's give Zippy the wand. My landlady has 2 dogs. She has a mini pincher, which is the one that's talking a lot right now because she's an old lady. And she has a younger dog that's the daughter of the first litter that she had. And she is a mini pincher Chihuahua mix. Sadly, though, the Chihuahua dad passed away a couple years ago. So, it's just those 2 now.
So what are you waiting for? Pull a fancy colored silk over me and let's get rolling.
All right, I will. Thanks to you, Torin. You know, you've been so nice to me. Would you like this book of
I love how Zippy gives you the book of magic spells. And then he says that he doesn't read that much anymore. That's because he's blind. Also, little funny thing right here. Oh, it's Dreep. Alright, so let's reset the area. We only need to do one more thing in this area, and then it'll be on to the Null Void. You have to do this to reset that particular area. Oh! Well, it's nice to meet an awesome Mexican person. My landlady is Honduran. Alright, we need the resin. And we're going to go over here where the stage director is. So we don't have much to walk from. Oops. Accident. That was an accident. Alright. We're going to do right here. Put the resin on the bow. And we're going to make a song with the bow and the saw. And that's going to activate her to tell me to go on stage. Oh, half Mexican, half Puerto Rican? That's pretty cool. Alright. Use the saw. And I love how it's an empty amphitheater. But yet people have acts that they have to do. It's so fucking hilarious, man. And yes, Torin cannot sing worth a damn.
That's it. Now come with me.
But officer,
Oh, I made the constable cry.
are you from the lands above too?
No, I'm a musician.
I love how he's called the cop, but he's totally dressed up as a constable.
Impersonating a singer. Torin of the lands above, since you...
And now I'm going to get thrown into the Null Void. Also known as my scatterbrained brain.
Ostracization from the world of Tenebris. Into the Null Void with him.
Not the Null Void.
Exactly where I want to go.
This place is beautiful too. Oh, beautiful in a dark, sinister kind of way. You'll see.
Hey! Good riddance, plant crusher.
How can I just float in midair like this?
Yep.
I get it. In the very center of the planet, gravity pulls equally from all directions.
Mm-hmm.
But how can I move? There's nothing to grab onto.
You're going to use some bagpipes. Okay. Can I put this into yellow? No. Put this into red. Red again. Down to yellow. Down to yellow. That was a little bit to the green, but that'll be fine. A bit lower. Let's go a little bit over here. Oh. Almost there. Alright. Now we're going to do one final puzzle. We need to make this broken crystal say the term "Dreep, come here." We got a Dreep. Nope. Almost there. There we go. And now we're going to put this right here. We're going to lower ourselves to the door. So now we need to push the doorbell and hide up here. Because if you don't, Dreep will eat you. We don't want that. Now we're going to get some more references here. Anime Girl. There's Al Lowe right there. Yoda. Darth Vader. Boogle. Mom and Dad. Now, I always do this special death right here because I love it, and you'll see why. If you die like that, you get the special goodbye greeting from Aula. Because he's talking right now.
Instead of the boring, plain old death message you see before you there on the screen. Anybody who comes all the way through this game asking everybody you meet about this evil sorceress named Licentia, and then finally finds her, and then tricks Dreep into following a recording of her voice, and then doesn't use the Book of Magic on her, but instead plays the bagpipes, deserves much more than just another boring old death message.
Mm-hmm.
So here's my personal thank you for playing the game.
The personal thank you.
Enjoy the ending. But whatever you do, don't tell anybody how you got this message. Instead, just taunt them with, "Why, I got a personal message from Al Lowe at the end. Didn't you?"
I love that that ending right there. Because that's the only way that you'll ever get that special greeting from Al Lowe telling you thank you for playing his game. And still to this day, there's people that'll actually still do that in certain games. Alright, so let's use the magic book on Licentia.
What? You dare enter my home and
Oh, yeah.
magic spells on me?
Video game developers and programmers can like hide certain things in games sometimes to, you know, let people know that they're thankful for you playing their game. All right.
Foolish boy, I have more power in my little finger than you'll ever possess.
By the way, Aki, are you still there? So as you can see, this is the story here, is Torin was the baby in the beginning. He was saved by Licentia, which was his nanny, from dying. And she was able to get him out of there before he died. His parents, Torin's original parents, died. They were killed by Peckend. And Peckend, still to this day, was trying to get his hands on the throne. And Torin is the next king, if that makes any sense.
That's right. You're the next king.
No, that's wrong.
I'm the next king.
You should have died in your cradle that night, little nephew. After searching for you all these years, you won't escape me now. I killed your parents. And now I'll kill you. One step closer, boy, and I'll finish her.
Let's go over here.
No, don't!
I'm guessing Aki had to leave. Alright. And game. 999 score, 100% completion. That's Torin's Passage.
Licentia! Licentia, are you okay? That was close. I thought he had you there for a second. Hey,
So GG me. Yeah, she does.
But the lava.
Torin. That's not lava.
That's Dreep's supper dish.
What about my parents and Boogle?
Of course. Torin, I think it's time for all of us to go back home. To the lands above.
I'm guessing I probably don't have any mods in chat, so I'll have to do the raid the old-fashioned way then. It's no problem.
Mom, Dad. Oh, it's great to be home again. Oh.
Such a great game, man. I know to some people that have played a lot more Sierra Online games than me, of course there's probably better Sierra Online games, because I played a lot of them. But this one will always be special to me because it was one of the first games I ever played. And I was 10 years old when I played this. And still to this day, I love playing it. Hell, I remember years ago when I became a streamer for the first time, I kept telling my friend Mr. Rumble Roses that one day I want to play some of the games that I grew up playing. And now I'm able to do it. Became a streamer in 2016 and now it's 2026. God damn, man. Even though I used to do content on YouTube before I became a streamer, I used to review games that I grew up playing. But feels good being able to stream games I like to play. I'm not sure what my next retro game will be. I'm probably going to go back to doing like my regularly scheduled games that I've been doing lately. I'll probably pull out another retro game sooner or later. It might end up being Wishbone and the Amazing Odyssey, but I don't know when I'm going to be doing that again. This was just a surprise unscheduled stream because it's the first day of 2026, and I wanted to do something nice for it. But technically, my next stream will be tomorrow for Friday, where I'll be continuing more of my main playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3. I might also be doing more Baldur's Gate 3 on Monday as well, but we'll see how I feel. Yeah. This was Torin's Passage. Still to this day, a game that I absolutely love, man. Well, thank you, Dank. I appreciate those words. I really do. I still to this day wonder how the hell I'm still streaming, man. Like, why people still watch me, man. Like, why people stay here and watch me play, like, some of these, weird ass games that I pull out of my ass. It's just, it's just a thing. It's a thing. Yep, Mike Shapiro. Oh, damn right, man. Damn right. So I don't think I have any moderators in chat, so I'll have to do my raid the old-fashioned way. So yeah, I'm gonna be ending right here. I want to let everybody know, thank you so much for coming. I really do appreciate it. I hope you had fun watching. Like I said, my next stream will be on Friday, which is tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll be continuing more of my main playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3. Monday, I'll either do more of my evil run of Baldur's Gate 3, or I might pull something extra out of my ass. I don't know what it'll be. It depends on how my weekend goes. Yeah. Let me do the raid messages real quick here. There's raid 1, and then there's raid 2. If you are a subscriber to the channel, actually, hold on. If you are a subscriber to the channel, do a copy paste of the raid 1 message. If you're not a subscriber, do a copy paste of the raid 2. Because I don't have any moderators in chat right now, I'm going to end stream. Please stay in the chat, and I will find someone for us to raid. Okay? So, as always, everyone, thank you so much for watching. I am your friendly neighborhood gaming machine, and this was Torin's Passage 1995 from Sierra Games, played in 2026. And until I see everyone in the next video or live stream or even podcast, take care, everybody, and I hope you have a good week or weekend. And don't forget to hydrate. I'll know if you're hydrating or not.